Hello, hi, it's me. We're doing a very, very attractive looking rocket today. Hope you're excited. Firstly, Void. Nice. We need some more Void rockets. And its precision frame not as nice. Main reason being precision frame rockets do less damage than their counterparts. Um, because it also has the benefit of tracking. So you lose a little bit of damage to get tracking on your rocket without having to have a perk for it, which nice. Is there anything else that's relevant on this? Um, Stats wise, probably velocity, because I don't think you would be using anything else, and handling. So the velocity can get all the way up to 87. Its base is 52. And the handling can get up to 66 with the space being at 41. So, traits wise, um, in my opinion, the only real way to use a rocket is for DPS. I feel that if you're using a rocket for pretty much anything else other than like if you're in a GM, it's very specific situations, pretty much. Like if you're in a Grandmaster or whatever, and there's a champion, you need that champion deleted immediately, which I will go over a little build for. Then not a build, but whatever. Then yeah, you should be using a rocket. But other than that, and just boss damage, why would you ever use a rocket? There's so many other things that do everything that rockets can do ad clear wise better. Regardless. Trait combinations. The thing I was just talking about. So if you were considering using this thing for that GM situation, right? Clown cartridge and bipod together. Clown cartridge guarantees that you will be getting 2 in the magazine. Bipod means that you will be getting around 3 in the magazine. Bipod also gives you a bunch of extra ammo, and clown cartridge will be sure that you get about you'll get 3 in the magazine at once. Very unique way to increase your ammo count and have uptime on the rockets so that you can kill those pesky champions. Um, Another way to go with that would be if you went with field prep. You would only have the 2, but you would get increased reload speed with a reload speed multiplier as well as double increased reserves, which should max out your reserves without you having to do anything. So you'll be able to hold a butt ton of rockets. Um, yeah, not really much to go over with rockets, to be honest. That would be what I would use it for. Bipod does neuter your blast radius, so definitely would recommend going heavy into velocity because if you're using bipod, you're using it to hit a single target, which means blast radius is irrelevant to you. So if you were going for boss DPS, then we don't use bipod because we have, as a community, calculated it out, and the damage numbers are not worth the damage number decrease is not worth the increase in magazine size, not magazine size, in total damage. Um, we'll see. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. The increased magazine size from bipod, that benefit, combined with the reduced damage, that negative, all from bipod, that that combination does not equal more damage compared to just using a damage trait. So just using a damage trait is just better if you're specifically using this to fight a boss, something with a bunch of health. You're going for like a DPS situation. Ooh, that was harder than I feel like it should have been. So if you're using this in a DPS slash damage situation, then auto loading holster and explosive light would be a much better combo. Explosive light giving you damage, 25% increased damage on up to 7 rockets in a row. Throw this into your DPS rotation. Maybe use it with what uh cold denial, not cold denial. What lost signal? What's the name of that dang gun? Yeah, lost signal, which we just talked about in the previous video. Shoot this out. Swap to lost signal. Shoot that out. You just got damage galore, but or dot damage. So like sit it and forget it damage everywhere, regardless. Ooh, this is getting rough, dude. Regardless, this would be the DPS combination that I would go for. I guess you could argue for Clown Cartridge in this situation, but I don't want to have to reload this thing. So auto loading would be my ideal situation. And this is also like the perfect DPS rocket if you're having trouble hitting a boss. So if it's like a skinny boss, I'm thinking the last boss from the Oryx dungeon. Uh, Something about the one where you go under all the water. Yeah, that boss dodges everything. This guy won't let you down. This guy will make sure you hit it. Now you'll be doing less damage than with some other rockets, but if you miss the rocket, then you're doing no damage. So this is better. Um, it is still just a rocket, so there's not much more to go over. It's not super unique in any other way. It doesn't do anything crazy. Um, I'll be annihilated if I don't mention reverberation. Although I've used it a couple times on multiple different guns and I haven't really noticed anything at all, so I don't really care for the perk because I haven't noticed it. If I can't notice it, then why would I use it? Um, there are some ad clear perks on here, but I always do that. It's not worth your time in my opinion. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. There's just not enough here, in my opinion, to justify using this over any other rocket outside of very specific circumstances. Um, the reason why this is important is mainly because it is a precision frame rocket with solid DPS traits, meaning that you can use it in a DPS rotation on bosses that are hard to hit with a regular rocket that you still want to use the rocket on anyway. So very niche. It's a deep cut. For that, 2.5 out of 5. You know, nothing crazy. Um, a little below average, but does have a niche usage. And if you're like me and you collect all the guns that you can craft, then you might as well. Might as well. All right, that's it. Later.